Hello trainers, it's your favorite content creator Ganetto, and today we dive together into Little REMIX Cup. We're gonna have 5 team recommendations and we're gonna see together what you should be afraid of and what not. But first, keep in mind that you are not gonna see any of those Bronzors, Cotonees, Deinos or even Vulpixes, because all those Pokemon, those 4, are gonna be banned for good for this cup. So Wynaut is gonna take the #1 spot on PvPoke's rankings, because it is gonna be pretty thick, answer back with some heavy hitting mirror codes, and counter damage is something that not a lot of Pokemon can resist. That's why we have a rise on those poison types on the rankings, and you're gonna see a lot of those Scorpions and Nidorans. For this team we have the safe sweet Scorpion. I prefer it on its shadow form because like a Drapion Great League, you're gonna see that this Pokemon has almost no weaknesses when it comes out as a switch, and you're gonna win a lot of those bad leads if you can turn around that switch in matchup. The closer of the team is gonna be Chinchou, another great Pokemon to use, but this one is specializing on taking down the flyers. Something like a Diglett, something like a Zubat can absolutely get destroyed down, while at the same time protecting that Wynaut from Drifloon, and this is one great asset for this team. Also, you have access to Bubble Beam, which can debuff the opponent, so overall you can see that Chinchou is adding to be one of the best picks out there as a closer for the current cup. The core breaker of the team, another Wynaut, because despite the mirror, this team can struggle a little bit on the Wynaut matchup. You're gonna see pretty easily that Scorpion is not a dark type like its counterpart Drapion, its evolution form, so you are not gonna have that asset towards your advantage, and also Scorpion doesn't carry a dark type move, meaning that mirror coat might be just enough to finish off your Scorpion if you do not have enough HP left. Moving on, we have another great team. This time we're gonna have an anti-meta team, because we're gonna have 3 anti-meta options. So you can see that we start off the lead Pokemon with our Nosepass, which can be either played with Rock Throw or Spark. I prefer Rock Throw on my Shadow Nosepass and Spark on the regular one, because Rock Throw on the Shadow Nosepass is just gonna add up so much in damage that it is gonna be like a Razor Leafer on Great League. You're gonna see that this Pokemon is just gonna melt down certain things, especially the flyers. With the flyers out of the way, the closer Selmet here can absolutely wreck apart anything. Body Slam and Infestation, they are just gonna go to town with their amazing energy gain combo, and you're gonna spam those Body Slams back to back pretty effectively. And also you have access to Bug Buzz for that closing scenario, especially against something like a Wynaut, which is gonna be pretty much around the meta. So the safe switch of the team, Drifloon, and Drifloon is also gonna be one of the Pokemons that can wall down not only Wynaut but also Selmet, which are both gonna be top-notch Pokemon for this cup. So Drifloon can absolutely destroy down the opponent with a debuff, or just nuke them down with a potential Shadow Ball. You're gonna see that the core breaker here is gonna be Leaky Tank. Well, that's because it can take the hits. It can also answer back with some Body Slams, which cannot be taken with this, because everything here is kinda glassy, and of course with leaks it can simply farm down all that HP out of the Drifloon. Despite Leaky Tank though, I don't think you are gonna regret your time using this team, since you're just gonna go pretty well against anything else, so I would not be that much worried about Leaky Tank. Next team everyone, and we're having a Snubbull team. This is gonna be a Shadow Snubbull leader, so if you do not have a Shadow one, just don't use it, okay, because you're gonna need a Shadow. Bite damage is just gonna go crazy while resisting those counters from Wynaut, so Snubbull as a Shadow is gonna be another great answer to Wynaut up on the lead. The closer of the team is gonna be none other than Diglett, because this Pokemon carries the move Brave Bird, which can just nuke down anything, even its counterparts, something like a Chinchou for example. You have access also to Bubble Beam to take that last shield out of the opponent and still go crazy at them with a potential Brave Bird. safe switch of the team is gonna be Wooper, because it can spam its moves pretty much effectively and pretty much all the time. So Body Slam and Mud Bomb are pretty easy to get to, and of course it has access to Mud Shot to potentially farm down or do heavy damage against all those poison types that might exist in the meta, while protecting at the same time Snowball. Core breaker of the team, well, none other than Spritzy, because we do not have a straight answer up on the lead, and at the back also it's kinda neutral, so we have to use a lot of resources to bring that Pokemon down, but overall with a little bit of synergy rotation, I think that even Spritzy can get down to no HP. Time for a very cool and safe team trainers. We're gonna have Alola Sansrew followed up by a pretty safe backline. We're gonna see together that Selmet and Drifloon absolutely have no problem at all in their meta, because they're too safe that can even protect that fighting weakness out of Sansrew. You can see that both Selmet and Drifloon are just gonna go to town, and you have nothing to worry about if the fighter is out of the way, so that Sansrew can come in on its Alolan form and start sweeping the team. The core breaker of the team is gonna be Onix, and you're gonna see the reason why. Well, it can still do super effective damage to the backline while still doing solid work up on the lead, but other than Onix, I think you're gonna be just fine. Perhaps a rock throw version of Nosepass might be a little bit tricky, but still you have some answers against that Pokemon. So you can see that you can still do super effective damage with your Powder Snows when using a Pokemon like this Alola Sansrew. Also, you can keep Alola Sansrew for the end game with proper rotation, because Night Slash can still do super effective damage to that Wynaut, or just nuke down whatever they have at the back with a potential Blizzard. So this team pretty safe, kinda soft, kinda weak on its defenses, but overall I don't think you're gonna regret using a team like this, because it can answer back with some heavy hitting moves. Okay, battlers, time for the final one now, and we're gonna have a double dragon team. I know what you're thinking, a pretty expensive Ganetto, what are you doing over here? Well, if you do not have the resources for this team, because I admit it's gonna be super expensive, well, just pick another team from the 4 previous ones, you are not gonna regret it. Let's focus here now. We have a Nidoran on its female form, and this Pokemon is gonna be super good. Not only super good, but also spammy. Poison Sting with Body Slam and Poison Fang are gonna be the amazing moveset that you are looking for. You already know what this moveset is gonna do to the opponent, so let's move forward into the closer, because Dratini on its Shadow form, yes, you need the Shadow Dratini for this team to succeed. You're just gonna melt down anything. Most probably you are gonna be afraid only of the Charmers on the backline. Actually only one Charmer exists, that's Spritzy, and with that Pokemon out of the way you are not afraid of anything. You can close around any match. So the safe switch of the team is gonna be Jangmo-O, because it can even bait out a Charmer from the opponent, or just destroy them down with those Dragon Tail, Dragon Claws, or even a Brick Break if they bring something like an Alola Sansrew, which is gonna be the core breaker of the team. So that's all, trainers. Thank you for watching, thank you for staying till the end. I hope you liked my teams, those 4 teams and the +1 bonus with a double dragon. And with that said, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, because I make videos like this all the time. I want to help the community, and with your help we can make those videos viral on YouTube on the Pokemon Go PvP community. So thank you for watching, trainers, and I hope to see you all into the next one. Take care, everyone.